Okay, let's open Inkscape. And something I forgot to do on part 2, so I'm going to finish it here. And this is optional. You can do it if you want, but let's make the stroke size all the same. I'm going to make it 0.5. And you also need to save your project before you go to the next one, so save it here. Alright, let's X out of that one. Let's open Inkscape again. And go to File, Open Reset, and go to Foundation again, Access Foundation. Okay, we're going to do the body. So we can get rid of directions again. Oh, before we do that, let's change this to Save As. We're not going to save it as a document. We're going to save it as Axis Body. Save. Okay. And we don't need this, so we can delete that. And we're going to crop out the body, so take your rectangle tool over here and do that. Select it, Shift key, the rest of the guitar, Object, Whip, and Set. Okay, let's flip this up. And we need to make our center line, so let's bring in our guidelines. We're not going to make the center line yet. We just need to make sure that this is certain, that it's lined up correctly. I tell you, my brain is tired after doing these, so bear with me. And a couple of these we won't need, so I'm going to delete that one and delete that. And I'm going to pull this one down. Don't need it right now. Take this and pull it over. And let's zoom in. Okay, let's select this. It looks pretty centered here. Yeah, it's centered right here for sure. Let's zoom in some more just to make absolutely sure. Okay, you can see now that it's not. So let's click on our image, and we're going to go with our horizontal coordinates. I'm using the plus sign. Okay, that looks good there. Let's pan down. Let's see, it's not centered over this. Well, that's the truss rod spoke wheel, so that shouldn't necessarily, but it's not centered over the pickup, that pickup, or that pickup. And it's not quite centered over the bridge. But I guess it is, well, as long as it's over these dots, I guess it's okay. I think they should have took more time in their, quality control here. Okay, well, here's your center line, the dotted line. Of course, that wasn't quite lined up on the headstock either, so I'm going to go with the black dots. Okay, yeah, let's zoom out. Now we're going to start drawing our body. Now the neck pocket I'm going to bring in is from my strap project. I'm going to bring in a neck pocket and bridge cavity, and then some humbuckers cavities. So because I'm using that other neck pocket right here, this here isn't going to be quite lined up with that, so I'm going to have to fudge on that, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Okay, let's start drawing. Take our BZA pen, let's start here. Wherever you see an arc, make a straight line. And you can add or delete as you edit. This up here is tricky, so we may have to do a lot of extra work on it. Okay, double click, you're done. Okay, and go to your node tool, click on your path, and I'm going to turn this red again, so we'll go to shift key and red, stroke. Let's go to 0.7. No, let's go 0.5 this time. It was too bold last time. Well, is it going to let me do it? 0.5, enter. Okay, X out of that. Now just start dragging your, let's zoom in. On your node. And it's always best to have your nodes right in the middle of your original line. Wait a minute. Sometimes for no apparent reason this goes wonky. I think maybe it's because this PDF is so detailed that maybe that's why these, because I noticed these lines are kind of hard to drag, and that usually happens with a high pixel picture, but this isn't a picture, it's a PDF. See how hard that is to drag? I think I zoomed in too far this time. Out a little bit. These handles are sure handy. Get it? Looks like this ought to be up here. So I'm moving it. I'm going to have to add a node. So double click here. Let's see, that's a smooth one. We don't want that. We want a corner one. So I'll change that. Okay. Now let's zoom out. Pull our image away. Let's undo that. That's not what we wanted. I'll pull our image away. Okay. Now let's zoom in. Yep, there's that dimple there. There's one there. Yep. Okay. That doesn't look too bad right there. Yeah, I think most of this can be smoothed out. But right in here, where it's got that hard edge there, I might have to leave that as a corner node. Okay. So zoom out. I'll try this shift. Okay, that worked. Now smooth. Alright. Okay, let's pull this away and see how it looks. Zoom in. Okay, that looks great. All except for this right here. Let me try smoothing this one and see what happens. Zoom in. Okay, I'm going to try smoothing that one. Boy, I guess I'm just going to have to leave that one. Corner node. And then just kind of tweak it when after I've cut it and sanded right in here. Alright, we'll just have to live with that. And let me try to make this one smooth again. Okay. Now let's zoom out. And zoom in. Alright, that dog will hunt. Okay, now we're going to start bringing in our appendages. Let's start with the neck pocket. And go to my strap folder. Open it. Go to strap neck pocket. Open it. Okay. Now it goes here. Now see, this is a 22 fret neck, and this is from a 21 fret neck. This pocket is, so it needs to rest on that 22nd fret. And I'm going to make that transparent so I can tweak it better. Let me turn on the snapping tool. See if it doesn't go crazy. Yeah, it went crazy. See. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that filter off. Now, let's bring in our humbucking pickups. Go to our humbucker folder, open it. Open, open. Okay, I'm going to make this, do the monochrome on it also. And we need 2 of these, so I'm going to go up here and duplicate it. Turn that off. Drag this down here. This here. I want to go up with it, so I'm doing the vertical coordinate thing. And it's right on line with this. The neck, however, I think it needs to, there we go. Okay, now let's do this other pickup. Bring it down a little more vertical. Horizontal, bring it over to the right some. Okay, now then, we're going to bring in our bridge cavity. So we go to our strap folder for that. Go to bridge cavity, enter. Okay. And we want to make this transparent also. So we're going to drag it down here. That's approximately where it goes, but we need our measuring tool. So let's zoom out. And the distance between the neck and this is 185 millimeters, so we are on millimeters. Let's take our square, make it 185. And lock it. Okay, bring it over here. Now let's zoom in. Okay, need to bring this up some. Okay, now out. Now let's take away our image and see how it looks. It's looking pretty good. Okay, put it back. And we can get rid of our little measuring tool here. Now, where you put your controls, it's totally up to you. Oh, I forgot to get the measurement of these holes. I'm gonna have to guesstimate it. I'll just take a circle and try to duplicate what we got here. Unlock it. Let's try this at 10, like we did the others. Let's try that again. Didn't quite. Tab 10, enter, and lock. Now let's make that transparent. Let's go for 9. 9, tab 9, enter. Undo that. I don't know what happened. Let's just get rid of that one and start over. 9, tab 9, enter. Lock it. Transparent. Let's zoom out. I want to make crosshairs on this one. Okay, zoom in some more. It needs to go horizontal, so we'll go up here to the horizontal coordinates with the plus sign. It needs to come up vertical. Go minus with that one. Okay, now turn on our snap tool. Go to our Bezier pen. Once here, twice there, once here, twice there. Now go to your node tool. Let's bring these in. Okay, let's make this whole thing transparent, monochrome. Wait a minute, let's undo that. It's just the two here that we want to do, not the circle. Take your node, select it, monochrome, select it, monochrome. Okay, now group those. Let's remove filters and see what it looks like. Okay. Let's make that all black and all 0.5. Now let's make it monochrome. Okay. And we need to duplicate it because we've got the volume pot and the selector switch. But I'm going to put a kill switch on mine, so I need 3 altogether. So I'm going to duplicate it once. One more time. Okay, I'm just going to it's all up here. Okay. I thought I duplicated that one. Let me try again. Once. One more. Okay. Goes here. And this one goes here. And I guess my kill switch will go. Well, I can always change this later if I want to. There's all my duplicated ones. They're all in a bunch. Okay. Okay, I'm going to zoom in so I can get these all lined up. Okay. Now zoom out. Okay, let's remove the image and see what we got. Okay, that looks good. Let's zoom in on it. See, that's what I was talking about. I'm going to fix that. Okay. The next thing I want to do, well, let's see, let's go ahead and fix this. Just take your node tool and bring this down like that. And I want to get rid of these center lines because I'm going to make one main center line, and I'm kind of compulsive about things, if you haven't noticed. So get rid of that one, select it, delete it, select it, node tool, select it, node tool, select it. Okay, now turn on snapper head, Now take our BZA pin, start up here, and click down here. Now we can get rid of our guidelines, get rid of our original image, and we can group all of this. And let's take all the filters off. And let's make sure, you see the body is still red, so we want this all to be black. So I go to Shift, hit black. I'm being compulsive again, but I really don't care for these horizontal lines on my pickup, so I'm going to go here, zoom, select, delete. Node, select, and delete. Okay. Zoom out again. Now we want all the strokes to be the same width. So I'm going here to stroke width and 0.5. Oh, see the, I thought that line looked not as bold as the rest, so undo that. We need to group this again. Now, take our stroke width, make sure it's on millimeters, and 0.5. There we go. Okay, there's your axis body. So, if you're like me, you're going to have to print this in sections because my printer isn't big enough. Like there's one section, there's two sections, there's three sections, and there's the fourth. So, anyway, and let's save that. Alrighty, well I hope this has all been helpful to you, and like I said, if I'm able to provide a link for that PDF, I'll do that in the first video. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you again sometime. Bye.